Hi, I'm Emma from Tracklution. In this video, I will show you how you can install Tracklution server-side conversion tracking to your Shopify store. The process is simple. It only takes 5 minutes and starts by you creating an account at tracklution.com. First, we will ask you some onboarding questions and for you to verify your phone number. Then, write down your Shopify store URL so Tracklution is able to automatically recommend Shopify as an installation method. Once that is done, we can start installing. The first step of the installation process is to add customer events to your Shopify store. Copy the code that you see in the step 1 of the installation instructions in Tracklution. After that, head to your Shopify admin and click Settings. In the settings, click Customer Events, Custom Pixels, and Add Custom Pixel. Name the pixel Tracklution or similarly. After that, in the code, paste the code that you just copied from your Tracklution installation instructions. Go to Permission, click Not Required, and from the data sale, you can click Data collection does not qualify as data sale. You can save the custom pixel and click Connect. Then head back to Tracklution. Step 2 of the installation. We will add a webhook that will send events from your Shopify backend to Tracklution. This basically ensures we are not missing any purchases. Copy the URL you see in the step 2 and head back to your Shopify admin. In the settings, go to Notifications and click Webhooks. Then create a new webhook. Event that we want to listen is order creation. Paste the URL that you just copied from the installation instructions to the URL. Then select the latest API version. Then click Save. Now you can head back to your Tracklution installation instructions. Right now, we have done the installation and we are tracking your Shopify store. To ensure we've done everything correctly, click Start Listening for Events. If your Shopify store does not have traffic at the moment, head to your Shopify store, click around and then come back. We are actually listening real events happening on the website, so if there is no events happening, we are not able to listen to them. Once Tracklution says Events Received Successfully, you can click Continue. And now you have arrived to your Tracklution dashboard. Right now, it looks a little bit empty because we have just done the installation. You should still be able to see the events that have been just created on your website. Scroll past the empty graph and go to the processed data table. Here you will see your session with the events that you just made on your website. Then, to the final step of the installation. This is optional, but we highly recommend this. First party mode. So basically, first-party mode enables Tracklution tags to be loaded under your own domain and we are able to collect first-party data. If you don't enable this, it basically means that you are tracking less than what you could be tracking. First-party mode is enabled by adding a DNS record to your domain. From the first-party mode tab in Tracklution, copy the CNAME host and the CNAME target, and then go to your own domain's DNS settings and add them there. Once the record is saved, come back to this page and click Verify DNS installation. The DNS settings can take up to 48 hours to populate, so you can come back to this page if the DNS settings is not immediately verified. After that is done, we can do a final test and ensure Tracklution is collecting all events. By default, Tracklution is automatically collecting page views, add to carts, view contents, initiate checkouts, and purchases. Tracklution will also automatically set up the underlying e-commerce variables, such as product IDs and variations, and enhanced conversions. Once you have clicked around on your Shopify store, head back to the dashboard. Click Refresh and scroll down to the processed data table. Here you should be able to see your session with all of the events that you just created on your Shopify store. If you have a consent banner, this will also be automatically read by Tracklution. Then to the final step of the installation process, and perhaps the most important one, adding your ad platforms. So basically, you copy-paste pixel IDs and API access tokens from Meta example to Tracklution, and after that, Tracklution starts delivering data to the ad platform. Something to note here, if you already have existing tracking, for example from Meta, you should pause or delete the old existing tracking before connecting Tracklution. You can also create a new pixel in Meta that Tracklution is only delivering data to. If you have multiple data sources for the same Meta pixel, it basically means that you will end up with duplicate tracking. And that's how you do the basic installation. If you want to add additional events other than the standard e-commerce event that are automatically tracked, you can also do that with GTM. Continue watching if this is something that is interesting. To start tracking more events, click Installation and then select GTM template. For this, you need to have a GTM container where we can add tags. The GTM container also needs to be installed on your Shopify store. In GTM, head to Templates and then click Search Gallery. From here, you're able to find the Tracklution official template. Add that to your workspace and then we can start creating tags. Head to Tags, click New, and then in the tag configuration, select to use the Tracklution template. The tag will ask you for your Tracklution ID and Tracklution domain. These can be copy-pasted from the installation instructions. Then select the event you want to start tracking. Tracklution is already tracking the e-commerce events and page views, but for example, lead events or form submissions are not automatically configured. In this example, I will use a lead event. You can add event value and currency if the event has one. We have many videos about the GTM installation, and the template installation video is actually linked to the installation instructions. One thing that is different when you already have a Shopify store being tracked with Tracklution is that you have to edit the settings from additional configuration in the GTM tag. So instead of having it set to automatic, you should select I'm using custom HTML tag or another installation method for the main tag. Basically, this is because we already have installed Tracklution tracking with the Shopify app. Once that is done, add a suitable trigger, save the tag, and then publish the changes. Now Tracklution is tracking the e-commerce events, page views, and also any other events you have added with the GTM template. You are able to see all of these from the dashboard, and if you want to test them out, you can see them also under your own session. That's it for this time. Thank you for watching and happy tracking!